Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening. 11 rounds of action for the World Super Bantamweight Championship. Brought to you in association with Ace Kitchens and Bathrooms. So introducing first, hiding out of the blue corner on the scales, 8 stone, 10 pounds. Wearing the grey and pink shorts, fleeing from Kent, London, make some noise for JON. His opponent, standing across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, on the scales, 8 stone, 10 pounds, wearing black with gold, from Cwm in Wales, make some noise for JARRED, Our referee, Mr. Gibbons, I will give their final instruction.
Guys, touch gloves. Let's have a clean fight. When I say stop boxing straight away. This is for the World Boxing League Championship of the world. Best of luck, guys.
Seconds out, round 1.
So here we go, round 1 of the main event of the evening. Local hero JARRED Burgess in the black shorts from Cwm in South Wales, taking on John BIGNALL from Kent in the south of England, wearing the pink and grey shorts. Straight away you can see the difference in the body shapes of these two fighters. John BIGNALL, the taller fighter, the longer range, and JARRED Burgess, the shorter, squatter type of guy. That's a good shot by BIGNALL, landed a left uppercut and moved away. Burgess just falling short with his right hand there. That one landed, although I don't think he had a great deal of power on it. This is an 11-round contest. The World Semi-Professional Boxing Council has decided to fight championship contests over the 11 rounds because they say it's less likely to lead to draws, which you normally get if you have a 12-round contest or a 10-round contest. Oh, that's a good uppercut by BIGNALL as Burgess tried to close the distance. And straight away we can see the pattern of this fight, the way it's probably going to be for as long as it lasts. We've got BIGNALL boxing on the outside, and then Burgess trying to close the distance. And BIGNALL just physically lifts him up and pushes him back. The referee doesn't say anything, he lets him get away with it. Good first round.
Corners. Seconds out, round 2.
Round 2 of this World Semi-Professional Boxing Council and World Boxing League Super Bantamweight title fight. 11 rounds, each round lasting 2 minutes. JARRED Burgess, a record of 9 fights, 7 wins. Correction, 9 fights with 7 KOs and 3 defeats. That's back there from Burgess, trying to put the pressure on. Although John BIGNALL's a slippery customer, he moves really well, he's got a very good jab. And I note as soon as BIGNALL moves to the ropes, he throws a few shots and spins off the ropes into the centre of the ring. He wants to try and keep the fight. He pumps out the jab. I've noticed now several times when the fighters get close, both boxers seem content to hold, whereas when they're in close, I think that's where JARRED BURGESS needs to be going to work as the shorter, squatter fighter. The referee, Lee Myrtle from Leeds, very experienced referee, he's done a really good job so far, letting the action flow. And there we see again John Brignall throwing his shots and just moving away into the centre of the ropes. Although that was a good shot by BURGESS, he landed it to the chest area, it looked. He really has got a good jab, hasn't he, Brignall? Just pumps it out.
Seconds out, round 3.
Third round of this contest. Brignall in the pink and grey, BURGESS in the black. And that's better from BURGESS. He's starting to get through with a few shots, but again they hold when they're up close, and I think that's what I'd like to see BURGESS go to work a little bit, maybe, because easier said than done. Should this contest go the distance, there is 2 judges ringside, and also the referee is scoring the contest as well. A little bit scrappy on the inside. BURGESS was able to just slip inside there, but he didn't really land any telling shots once he managed to get up close to Brignall. Brignall, an experienced boxer, moving very well around the ring, content to pump his jab out. It's a good right hook to the body by Brignall. BURGESS there just trying to slip the jab and throw the left hook to the body, which I think is be a good tactic. It'd be good for BURGESS to land some good body shots, try and slow down the taller, more rangy fighter, perhaps the faster fighter, and this is better by BURGESS.
Corners. 6 out, round 4.
Round 4 of this contest just basically carries on the way the first 3 rounds are gone, which is BURGESS putting the pressure on, trying to pin this slippery, fast fighter in John Brignall down. And again we see Brignall just throws very fast, straight shots. BURGESS landed a left hook there in close as the fighters were grappling on the inside. And you've got to give credit to JARRED BURGESS here. This is not an easy contest. He's walking through a lot of punches here to try and get up close to John Brignall and to land some of his own punches. I think he's actually got a nick under the right eye. There's a slight swelling. I don't think he's cut. You'll have to keep an eye on that as the fight goes on. Normally cuts are only an issue if they're above the eyes for the blood affecting a fighter's vision, but swelling could be an issue, and I noticed Brignall landing an uppercut there, or almost landing an uppercut. That would be a really good punch for him, I think, against a smaller, shorter fighter. And this is where I think BURGESS should be going to work right now. He needs to be throwing the body punches, but both boxers there are just content to lean on each other on the inside and let the referee split them up. Oh, good shots by John Brignall. 3-4 straight punches down the middle.
Seconds out, round 5.
This contest taking place in the Abley Leisure Centre here in South Wales. A really good atmosphere here. Decent crowd here to support the local hero JARRED BURGESS, the Dragon from Cwm. The show is actually sponsored by Ace Kitchens, Bathrooms and Fireplaces, and we're very grateful for them to support in the show. They're also a sponsor of JARRED, so I just want to thank them for supporting local boxing here in Abley and South Wales in general. Brignall threw an uppercut there as Burgess was trying to force his way forward. I think Burgess actually blocked the shots on his gloves, but as I said in the last round, I think that'll be a really good shot for Brignall to try and bring into play, especially as the action maybe slows slightly as the fight goes on. And this is better from Burgess. I think this is actually what Burgess needs to do. He needs to try and rough up Brignall a little bit. Of course, within the rules of boxing, we don't want to see anything illegal, but he needs to make it a tough, rough fight. That's a really good job by Brignall. Oh, good left hook to the body from Burgess. He's having a really good round 5. He's landed some really good shots. He's been made to work very hard for his success though from Jon Brignall. This really is an excellent contest between two very well matched fighters. Oh, this is really good from Brignall, ending the round, catching the judge's eyes, and though he threw an uppercut just on the inside.
Seconds out then, round 6.
Round 6 of this 11-round contest. This contest is for the World Semi-Professional Boxing Council and World Boxing League Super Bantamweight title at 8 stone 10. Both boxers comfortably weighed in at 8 stone 9. That's better from Burgess. That's what he needs to do. Just keep the pressure on, and hopefully Jon Brignall will actually wilt. But Brignall, to his credit, he looks super fit, and he's been boxing this way right from the start of the contest, doing just what he's doing here now, throwing long straight shots, keeping Burgess at the end of them. And he just missed with the uppercut as Burgess tried to close the distance. Brignall landed a good right hook to the body as Burgess moved to the inside. JARRED BURGESS has been training very hard for this contest, been doing 13-mile runs every week 3 or 4 times, and also doing hill sprints and all the usual training you'd expect from a pro fighter. And luckily he has, because he's going to need every ounce of energy to try and pin this Jon Brignall down, because he looks a very good boxer, something special. And that's really good boxing again, throwing his shots and just spinning away. Oh, that's a really good uppercut by Jon Brignall. That's possibly the best punch of the fight so far.
Seconds out, round 7.
Here we go, round 7. And the referee just holds the boxers back to leave the corner man get out of the ring. And this is what Jon Brignall's been doing the whole fight, just throw in mainly straight shots, but now he's introducing a few uppercuts. Now there's an uppercut to the midsection, and just spinning away. And this is actually a really aggressive start by Jon Brignall. I don't know if he feels that JARRED BURGESS is wilting, or if JARRED BURGESS is giving distress signals. I don't know. It's a real positive start of the round. And there's the uppercut again. Jarred Burgess now is being put on the back foot for the first time in the contest, and just as I say that, he forces Brignall back onto the ropes with a decent right hand. Not sure if it landed clean. Oh, that's good again from Burgess. Right hand landed near the chest area, I think. I mean, I think that's where Burgess should be targeting. He should be targeting the midsection of Brignall. And there we go, see another left hook to the body. This is better from Burgess. He had a quiet opening minute to this round, but he's come back strong in the second minute of the round. Oh, it's a lovely right hand. This is more of this, and Brignall fires back. And oh, this is great action here in round 7. The referee encouraging the fighters to split themselves, which is what I like to see. I don't like to see the referee piling in, pulling the fighters apart unless it's necessary. Good round of action.
Seconds out, round 8.
Round 8 of this 11-round contest. Brignall in the grey and pink shorts, Burgess in the black shorts. And this is a really good contest if you're only just joining us. Probably not an easy fight to score, I wouldn't say. I mean, I'm not quite sure. Different judges like to see different things. But Burgess is the more aggressive fighter, trying to force the action. Whereas Brignall is probably the better boxer, content to box on the outside, pick his shots. Although to John Brignall's credit, when he thinks he's hurt Jarred Burgess, he has put the pressure on, he has thrown a lot of power shots of his own. And he throws that right uppercut particularly well. And Jarred Burgess, he'd love to be able to pin Brignall on those ropes, but he just hasn't been able to manage to do it so far, because John Brignall, every time his back has touched those ropes, he's either grabbed hold or he just spun away from the ropes into the centre of the ring. And you've got to give credit to Jarred Burgess. He's just been throwing punches and forcing the action the whole fight. Oh, and Brignall landing an uppercut as Burgess tried to close the distance. Increasingly as the fight has gone on, Brignall's brought the uppercut into play. He's landed a few good jabs again. There's blood from the mouth of Burgess now.
Round 9.
Fair play to these two boxers. They've just been at it the full 9 rounds of this fight so far. Neither of them. And there's another good uppercut from Brignall. He's starting to time that shot really well, and he's letting his hands go here in round 9. Burgess needs to fire back or grab hold. He's grabbing hold, putting his arms around Brignall. He needs to be careful here. He doesn't want to lose a point for holding. It's good work again from Brignall on the inside. Burgess just landed a short right hand as the boxers got close. He needs to land more of those if he wants to win this contest. From what I've been watching, certainly I would say John Brignall's probably ahead on the scorecards up until now. So Jarred Burgess needs to land something big. He needs to land something to catch a judge's eye. Possibly even, he might even need a knockout by this stage already, even though there's a couple of rounds left to go. He certainly could do with a knockdown or some big rounds to make a psychological dent in John Brignall. Jarred Burgess's fans imploring their fighter to let his hands go. That's good work by Burgess trying to get close. But John Brignall, he's just so good at just controlling the distance. He's been fighting this fight on his terms. And there's blood actually now from the face of Brignall.
Seconds out, round 10.
10th round of what's been an excellent contest so far. I feel Brignall's probably ahead on the scorecard, so Burgess needs to try and do something special. And to his credit, Jarred Burgess has not stopped throwing punches this full fight. He's not stopped pushing the action forward. He has given everything to this contest. Both fighters starting to look very tired now, as you'd expect after a tough fight. Brignall just missed with the uppercut, but Burgess landed a few body shots of his own. He needs to land more of those. Brignall's jab has been so good this whole contest. Not only is it scoring points, it's actually caused damage to Burgess. He's actually stunned him a few times, I think. Really good weapon. Last 30 seconds or so of round 10. Jarred Burgess just trying to land that big shot to try and turn this fight around. There's that uppercut again from Brignall. This is better from Burgess. He forces the action, forces Brignall back onto the ropes.
For the final round.
The 11th and final round of what's been an absolutely brilliant contest between these two warriors. Brignall in the pink and grey shorts, Burgess in the black. And these two have given value for money for all these fans here in the Abley Ledge Centre, and they just stand toe to toe here in round 11, trading leather. Full credit to these two warriors. I feel at least the Burgess needs a big 11th round if he hopes to try and get this on the scorecards. That's another good right hand from Brignall. He's such an effective fighter at long range. Burgess has never really solved the puzzle of how to get inside Brignall and land his shots effectively and regularly. Last minute of this battle. Oh, that's a good shot by Brignall as Burgess momentarily loses his balance, or was he stunned? And again, both fighters just standing there, throwing big shots, trying to end the fight right here, right now. Last 30 seconds of the contest. Who will become the new bantamweight champion? Oh, lovely jab by Brignall, and again. Just threw the jab and then moved out of range away from Burgess' counter shots. Really good boxing. The full credit to Burgess, he's not stopped trying this whole contest. Great fight, credit to both boxers. Great action. And there we see the respect between the two fighters.
With the unanimous decision and new world
Brignall gets the unanimous decision as his training team lifts him on their shoulders. Really good fight, really good contest. Full credit to Jarred Burgess. He made a real scrap of it in there tonight. And credit to the new champion as well, John Brignall.